Alright, we got our Transgo Allison shift kit. It's going in a Duramax 2500. Basically, all you got to do is rip the bell housing off. I got a bag over it because it's raining a little bit. You go ahead and rip the bell housing off, which is right here. Basically, what's going to go on is here's the clutch drum assembly, the shaft. It's obviously disassembled, but pretty much it comes with a little bag of springs that here are the old ones, the old springs that you're gonna swap out of the spring cage in the C2 clutches. So they're already swapped out. They're orange and black, so you go orange, black, orange, black, orange, black. They're basically a little bit stiffer and a little bit tougher and beefier than the stock ones. That way we have more clutch holding capabilities. And see over here, this is what's in your clutch drum. It's easy to get to. You just drop the bell housing. You have the C2 and C1 clutches, which are 4th and 5th gear. These are your C1 clutches, 5th gear. You can see these are in pretty good shape. And I think that the Allison is the best transmission there is in any diesel pickup truck, because I've been romping on this transmission for a good while now, and these clutches look brand new. These right here on the bottom are your C2 clutches, which are your 4th gear. This is an Allison 1000 5-speed. What I do recommend, if you're tearing it down, I do recommend you buying a set of C2 and C1 clutches, which are cheap. They're like 40 bucks for the whole set, just in case they are burned, and you can go ahead and replace them. But other than that, it's pretty easy. You know, like I said, tear it down. The main thing you're doing is changing these springs out in this clutch cage. Also in here, there's a ply piston. I already put it back in. There's 2 holes that you're gonna drill on the outer side, and you're gonna put orifice plugs in them, and there's another hole, so there's a total of 3 holes you're gonna drill. It's pretty easy. It's in the instructions. With that being said, you come back to here, you got some gaskets, because it's obviously a 2-piece bell housing. You're gonna break off the top part. There's gaskets for that, and gasket for back in the truck for when you put the main body bell housing on. These little parts right here, these are I don't know what the exact name is, I forgot, but they go into the valve body, and those are with the Transgo Junior. That's all that comes with it, but this is the big one. That's why it comes with all the other stuff and everything. So these go in there as well. That's part of the shift kit. Other than that, that's pretty much it. You know, you throw it back together, and that's it. Oh, I do recommend this. If you do put a new set of clutches in, I do recommend you soak these in transmission fluid for about 30 minutes before installing them. That way they get moist. So you throw it all back together. Like I said, this is the clutch drum assembly. It's all disassembled. There's 5th gear, which is also known as C1, and 4th gear, which is also known as C2. It's all disassembled. It's pretty easy. A bunch of snap ring pins. That's pretty much it. It's going right there in the 2500 HD. Its max power capability handles up to 600 horsepower, which is amazing, because the Allison transmission will go into limp mode 150 horsepower over stock. So that's going to let you hold, well, you do the math, 600 horsepower. That's a lot. All right.